Hello and welcome back again. This has been a very interesting week. I'm going to tell you about an incident that occurred last night, and you're going to be noticing a lot of these things going on. Going through the checkout, self-checkout, you're sitting there, scanning your items, putting them in the bag, and all of a sudden somebody comes up behind you and just sets down their cheap bottles of wine, okay? Like, not good wine, this is cheap stuff. And they're sitting them down, and you still have not gotten done scanning your items or paying. And this person, they're supposed to be waiting behind you, and this person is right there. And on top of that, they're also talking to somebody else in the other checkout line, self-checkout, on the other side. And they're carrying on a conversation while you're trying to take care of your business. And they're being very rude. This is just yet another example of people trying to make you crazy, trying to cause an argument, trying to make you go out of your comfort zone, who you are, because they want a fight to happen. Okay, there is so much of this going on. That's just one bizarre example. And they're not just doing it to you. They're doing it to anybody who may be in your surrounding. Okay, somebody who you're personally close with and you get along with, maybe a roommate or something along those lines. People are extremely out of their minds right now. So what we're going to do is, let's see what... We already know why they're trying to do this. Because they know if they do this, whatever you have coming in, you're going to lose it. It won't come in because you gave these people exactly what they were looking for. A fight, an argument, whatever the case may be. So, let's see here. Oh, there we go. And I said it's not... Yeah. They know there's a fiery new beginning. But where there's a fiery new beginning for you, something positive coming in, full of life. See, with them trying to stop it for you, the opposite is happening for them. They think by taking your luck and your ability to be able to manifest, trying to take your sauce, it's going to blow up on them. It's really funny because the song that was going through my head yesterday was Beastie Boys' Body Movin'. And not only that, the video that goes with it, which is basically them trying to steal a spaghetti sauce. I've put it on my community board, and people can think that it's funny, but it's really very reminiscent, and it's actually very funny. And it's really showing how it's different types of individuals doing it. And I also believe it has, and I also will say it does have to do with someone is specifically trying to give you that recipe, and they don't like it. It's like watching a bunch of people, like clowns at a circus. That's what it really is. It's like watching a bunch of clowns at a circus. And they're calling you the bad one. They're calling you evil. They're calling you the nasty one. It's ridiculous. They're saying goofy, silly things. Because that's their agreement in the spiritual world. You're living your life and you know what you're doing and you know how to do it. And these people don't like it. It's pathetic. Because they can't understand that the reason they lost and are not able to gain what they want is because they let that part of themselves out in front of the wrong people. Yeah, and somebody's pretending like they can decipher something for you, but they can't. And they're trying to offer you... This is going to sound crazy. They're trying to offer you food. Because they've got some kind of a food addiction. It's just like somebody who has an alcohol addiction. That's another thing about that incident, is that somebody has an alcohol addiction. They're drinking cheap wine, probably smoking up a little bit too much. Yeah. Man, this really does have a lot to do with some people getting together, having drinks, and losing their minds. And why am I getting the imagery of somebody sitting there writing or typing some kind of story, believing that it's real? You need to be careful of anybody who's heavily drinking right now or partaking in anything that's a mind stimulus or lack thereof. Ooh, there are many people going to the big house. But somebody is still barking orders from the cage. This is the cage of their own mind and own doing. Please ignore the sounds outside right now. They're doing the grass, and that's what you're hearing. You know what? That's another thing, too. It could very well be people are trying to mow things and trying to do other things, but really there's nothing to mow. It's like they're doing a pointless job with nothing to do. They're stuck in some kind of a routine. Somebody really has not learned their lessons at all. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, despite whatever this ridiculous message is, just stay away from all of it. You know you're in the right. No matter how much they're trying to make up stories, everybody knows that, well, anyway, the people that matter know that this isn't true. In fact, if anything, people are rolling their eyes at them. They're just like, okay, that's great, that's enough. That's fantastic. These are just victim blamers. You know, and it's like I've said before, just watch out for these people and their crazy behavior. Oh, there's the sirens. So, like I said before, whenever this message hits you, I know this was kind of brief and all over the place, but you know what I'm talking about. Take of it what you will. This is the other thing, too. Somebody is very much monitoring your social media. I know this is the new thing in these days and times, but somebody is really monitoring your social media. Whether you have a small platform, a big platform, whatever it is that you are doing. And they're talking some mad smack. Some people actually think it's like what you do, and others, they're just disgusted. That's exactly what I'm getting. For some reason, these people are disgusted by you. That's just disgusting in itself. Whew. Be safe out there. Take your cleansings. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. You know, eat a little bit of meat here and there as long as it's good meat. Drink some nice juice. Stay away from anything that's going to cause you brain fog at this time. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. Good luck. Be safe. Good journey. And goodbye.